Hello everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another episode of Roblox Twisted. Now it has been a long time since we have done a Twisted video on this channel, but I figured while the severe weather period recently has been a little bit less active than usual, we can go ahead and sit back and relax and play my favorite video game. So today, high risk of severe weather, very significant one, significant tornado parameter value of 8, violent tornado parameter value of 2. Temperature dew point ratio 92 to 77. Very hot conditions out there today. Cape sitting at over 3,000 joules per kilogram. The 3 Cape absolutely off the charts at almost 165 joules per kilogram. The 0 to 3 kilometer lapse rates 9.4 Celsius per kilometer. Very impressive. We have a low PWatt, so we're going to see some photogenic tornadoes today. And also the SRH is sitting at over 500. So we are going to be absolutely cooking today in this environment. If we take a look at the radar right now, we can see there's not a whole lot going on. We are at the National Weather Service in Hazleton right now, but if we go ahead and hop into the good old-fashioned TV2 here, we can go ahead and head south a little bit, because I do think that a lot of these storms are going to develop south of Hazleton and potentially track northeastward here. If we take a look at our storm track for today, we can see that's kind of the general direction they're going to take at around 62 miles an hour. Funnily enough, that is the same angle they're going to be going, also 62 degrees, but dang, I got this stupid car glitch. I don't know if you guys have this, but does your car ever just randomly start driving whenever you're not clicking any buttons? If it does, let me know, because I've had this problem for quite a while and I've not known what to do with it. But anyway, it looks like we do have a storm finally starting to build off to our south here. So again, this storm is building south of Hazleton, just like I said. If we go ahead and take a look at the radar here, I mean, it's mainly going to be over the Prior Lake region, so honestly, we might as well just start heading south here. That's probably the best move for right now, so let's go ahead and get on that. If you guys are excited for this chase, make sure to like and subscribe. I think that this is going to be a pretty wild one. Again, high-end, high risk of severe weather here, and a dream. Alright, that's all we really have going for us, but I think that we're going to be able to get some good intercepts today, even though it has been a long time since I've played this game, and I mean a long time. So, again, fully restored TV2, almost full on gas. I think this is going to be pretty fun overall, so let's continue to dive south here. We're traveling at about 110 miles per hour in our TV2, that's the max speed. And again, this storm is already popping off a significant amount, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it to the next exit here on Highway 15, cut eastward, and maybe make our way down to Helma, because I do think that if any tornadoes develop, it would be like south of Prior Lake, and then they track northeastward. So I think actually the West Viroqua area may be the best region to go for, but if we just take a look at this storm from the ground, I mean, obviously very impressive stuff already, good lightning production with this supercell as well, so we're going to see what this thing does. I'm a horrible driver. That was quite sad. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it here. Again, this thing is chucking out lightning bolts every few seconds. Pretty impressive stuff, if you ask me. I think that we should probably start heading east at this point. Again, we want to take the interstate south here, I think, or maybe even head east of the interstate and then push south. Not exactly sure what our best course of action would be at this point, but again, we need to push off to the south and the east. Somewhere near the West Viroqua region. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Hook Echo developing near Starbucks. So we are going to actually want to go closer to West Viroqua than we are Helma. So we need to go very far south here at our next proper exit. So we need to get on that now, because this thing is going to drop a tornado very soon. And obviously we want to intercept it here. So anyway, let's see if anybody has any reports in chat. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. We are chasing another supercell over the Wenatchee River. If you're not familiar, we have to do that a lot on this channel, and these storms are impossible to chase over the river. They just are. There's not great radar coverage, alright? You have to find a bridge to get off past the river again once you're wanting to go back. The storms, there's, like, not a great road network out there. There's really no benefits to chasing east of the Wenatchee. Like, if there's 2 storms on the map, there's one out there to the west, one off to the east. I would obviously rather go for that more western cell. I don't know if this was my last Twisted video. I don't remember. But I know a couple episodes ago, if not last episode, we had that crazy Hibbing chase. Again, one of the craziest Twisted chases, if not the craziest I've ever done. I think it's the craziest. I have had one higher intercept than that before. That was my second highest intercept ever. I didn't even get my highest on video, which was quite a shame, but it's alright. This one, the last one I got, I think, was like 2 miles per hour below my highest. So there you go. Again, tornado about to touch down near West Viroqua. We can see that Hook Echo developing. a lot of hail with this storm already. We're probably talking quarter to maybe $half sized hail at the largest. So we'll continue to push southward here. I do think that this storm, again, is going to drop a tornado literally any second. I would not be surprised to see that rotational icon begin to pop up on the reflectivity, or just on radar in general, I guess I should say. There you go. There's your velocity couplet over Interstate 33 near West Viroqua. And this storm is going to really mess up the West Viroqua area right now. We've already got trees down in this area. I don't know if that's from a previous storm or from damaging winds with this storm. Honestly, could be either, but let's see here. Is this thing? Yep, there we go. So, not only do we have the rotational icon, but we also do have a report of a funnel cloud now on the south-west side of West Viroqua, and there we go. Tornado warning now for Viroqua just issued. So, we likely have an ongoing tornado here. If not, we are extremely close. But we are starting to get to the part of the map where things are getting a little laggy because of the intensity of this storm, so that means something. I can't control my car anymore. I got the glitch again. It's really unfortunate. We got debris in the road here, likely from a previous tornado. I do think that this is definitely a previous storm that went through this area. So let's get back on the highway here. I believe this is highway, I don't even remember which one it was, 48? Is that the sign just said there? I don't know, because it was knocked over, but I am seeing something out there in the distance. That is a massive dust cloud. Holy crap. Okay, we have a violent tornado ongoing already. This thing is massive. That lightning just struck right on top of us. This is a huge tornado on the ground. Wow. Oh my goodness, how? How is it that strong already? It just touched down. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. This is not good for Viroqua. Oh, no. It's a little bit further south than I thought it was. That's going to push right into the north side of Viroqua. Oh, crap. That's not good. Okay, here we go, guys. We are now entering Wadena County, I believe. That said, we are inside of this tornado. Things are getting windy. Oh, my gosh. There's sub-vortices. Okay, so this is a multi-vortex monster. Oh, my goodness. No. Oh, gosh. I do not want to get stuck in this thing. That would be a worst-case scenario. Look at all the sub-vortices. Holy crap. Okay, what do we do here, guys? I want to make an intercept, but I also don't want to die. That's not what I'm going for here, I promise. Okay, probes down. We already got trees tumbling. Okay, we need to get in the TIV right now. This thing is already, again, very strong. And yep, the winds are picking up significantly. We got debris flying. We're at 80 miles per hour on our mesonet. 80-mile-an-hour winds with this tornado here. Now starting to pick up even more. Oh my goodness, everybody. We're at 86. Quickly rising as well. We are just now getting in the thick of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a huge tornado. 91, 94, 95. This is a really good intercept. This is a good intercept for not playing for months and months. We could get to 100 here. We really could. That house just collapsed. Oh my goodness. No, the roof is going into the field there. Okay, 96 miles an hour appears to be the max that we're going to get with this thing. Never mind, I jinxed it. We're at 100, 101. This is a strong tornado, guys. We are getting debris thrown at us. Oh my goodness, we're still rising. We're at 105, 106. Is this thing ever going to stop strengthening? Oh gosh. Okay, this is a, again, strong and maybe violent tornado, guys. This is a huge tornado here. It's still rising. We're on the edge of this thing, and the wind speeds are still rising on the mesonet. So... or sorry, not on the mesonet, on the probe rather, but 111 now. So we again are getting to the EF2 category status here, 115. Again, that home took a significant hit from this thing. This is a massive tornado. We're still in the thick of it. This thing may be like half a mile wide, genuinely. Okay, it's just now getting past us. I don't want to hop out of the TIV yet. Okay, I'm going to now, actually. Nope. Oh, I did it too early. Oh, crap. Okay, that's not good. Well, did you see that? This guy just saved me. His TIV being here just saved my butt. Oh my goodness. He's in the best spot too. That was so lucky. This thing is, it's like a half-mile wide. This is a huge wedge tornado, guys. This is insane. Holy crap. Our probes are all the way back there. They're not even in the tornado anymore, and we're still rising. We're at 118. So again, this likely is a violent tornado at this point. If our probes were actually in this thing, we genuinely could be getting close to 200 plus. I'm going to be honest with you guys. What? The TIV is getting pulled in. What? Oh my goodness, the TIV 2 is getting pulled in. This is a violent tornado. Is this pink TVS? It's red. Red TVS. Absolutely decimating the TIV 2 right now, guys. Oh my goodness, the Tiv 2. You don't see the Tiv 2 get thrown that often, but here we go. Again, that's how you know that you have a very strong tornado. We're finally deploying. I don't know why this guy didn't do that earlier. Holy crap, everybody's in this car right now. This is insane. Wow, look at how beastie that thing is. Oh, dude, I wish I had my probes out ahead of this thing still. It's in orange TVS now, so maybe on the downward trend, but my goodness, guys. Oh, wow. Okay, so again, we're talking about a very strong tornado here, a violent tornado. Debarking trees, even. So, again, this is a violent tornado, most likely. This is insane. I did not think that this would be the thing we started off on my first chase in months. We are still in the debris field. Still in it. So again, the threshold for whipping the Tiv 2 around is about 145 miles an hour, I believe, not deployed. So we're talking at least 145 mile an hour winds with this thing, likely higher. We saw tree debarking and everything. We weren't even in the tornado and we were getting sucked in, so it's likely much higher than 145. It's pink TVS. Okay. Pink TVS, this is, again, as strong as it gets. We need to hurry. I need to stop yapping. We need to get our probes, and we need to go. This, again, is a monster wedge. This is one of the strongest tornadoes I've chased in this part of the map before. Wow. Again, that got catastrophic so quickly. Wow, that's all I have to say. Again, likely a quarter mile wide to a half mile wide. This thing is still getting stronger, I think. It's crossing the Wenatchee as we speak, it looks like. Look at that mesonet. We were at 167. Now we're on error. We're getting rolled. Oh, gosh. No, dude, I really did not think it was going to be that strong. We're not even close to this thing, and we got 170. Oh, my goodness. Again, a violent tornado on the ground right now, guys. This thing is ripping everything to shreds. Oh, my goodness. This may genuinely be one of the strongest tornadoes I've ever intercepted. The debris field is so large. I can't drive. We're getting debris thrown at us. I don't even know what that is. It's a piece of trees or something, but okay, we need to go. Oh my goodness. This is a monster wedge. This is like El Reno times 10. This is actually insane. Look at how badly those trees are debarked. Okay, we are talking 200 plus easily with this. Yeah, this is very strong. Still pink TVS. That's not good. What are the velocities looking like? Oh my gosh. I'm genuinely at a loss for words. Again, violent multi-vortex wedge on the ground. We need to get far ahead of this thing if we even want to have a chance of intercepting. We cannot be within a mile of this thing and put probes down, or else we're getting sucked right back into that thing. I'm honestly just glad that we haven't died yet. Whenever you get a tornado this strong, you get sucked up by it. You almost die 100% of the time. Dude, if this was like a mile further to the west, this would be slapping Nateville. Again, I don't even know what to say. Wow. Again, this is like El Reno times 10. It really is. I'm not just being dramatic. This is like if El Reno met Joplin, met, I don't even know, Moore, met Greenfield. This is an insane tornado, dude. This is actually the biggest tornado I've chased since the 1.21 update came out. I can't control my stupid car again at the worst time. Holy crap. Again, I don't even believe it. That doesn't even look real. Going into this chase, I thought we were going to have a crazy day, and I said it. However, I did not think we would have anything like this at all. Oh my goodness. Again, a monster wedge right now ripping through the northeastern part of the map. That's insane. I don't know if that's going to be in the track of any of these small communities out here. And unfortunately, like I said, the road network out in this part of the map isn't great, so we're going to have to just, deal with the fact that we're not going to get an intercept anytime soon. But jeez Louise. This thing has no right to be this strong. It's all that SRH, the 3 cape being ridiculously high, all those, again, the super curvy hodograph. I didn't even show you guys the hodograph, did I?
it was curvy as all could be. I mean, this is, again, a prime severe weather setup here, so it's not super surprising that something like this happened, but it's just crazy once it actually comes to life. And I do think that we have another tornado on the ground, by the way, back off to the south and the west of us. However, we need to stay on this thing. This is, again, a once in a lifetime tornado intercept. There really is. So oh my gosh. We're staying on this thing, dude. We are not leaving this tornado anytime soon unless we die. That's the only way that's the only thing that's going to stop me. All right, it really is. So, dude, if I could learn how to drive, that would be fan-flipping-tastic. So let's go into the radar here. It's down to orange TVS. So we're on a weakening trend. But this is, again, a weakening trend does not mean much, considering before this was at pretty much peak intensity of what a tornado ever could be. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Those trees, the significance of that amount of debarking is unbelievable, guys. I know it doesn't sound like anything crazy, but even a little bit of tree debarking is enough to give a tornado a very high rating. Whenever you have trees that are almost entirely debarked or entirely debarked altogether, that is easily 200 plus. Again, if this hit some sort of town, we'd know the proper rating, but because it didn't, we're not going to. Actually, you know what? It's weaker now, but it is going to hit Cherokee Village. It is. There's no question about it. So Cherokee Village is about to get hit very hard by this thing. It's been glitching out the reflectivity the whole time, but I don't think that's because of the strength. I think that's just because twisted. So here we go. We're going by the Sneed power plant thing. I've never known what this is. It's like a dam. I'm not too sure. I'm not very smart. So we're getting back into some of the kind of the hail core portion of this storm. And I'll be honest, the hail hasn't been anything crazy. It really hasn't. But this right here is probably quarter, again, to like $half sized hail. I know I said that earlier, but it looks about the same size. So what I'm going to say, it looks maybe a little bit bigger now. Maybe ping pong bowl sized hail there falling right on our Tiv 2. But we need to keep pushing eastward. I think this road goes for a while. We need to dive south as fast as possible. Again, this thing is going to go right into Cherokee Village. So, again, this is one of those things where, like, if this happened in real life, this would be a thing that the weather community remembered forever. Again, I mean, we're talking, like, stronger than any tornado that's ever actually occurred in real life. Again, this thing is a beast, guys. This is insane. So, let's dive south here once more, and let's get back on this thing. Again, still on that high risk of severe weather here for a little bit longer. We're going to take advantage of that every second that we can. So, let's continue to push southward. I think I was meant to get off at the next exit, but I don't really care at this point. As long as we can see this thing, I'm happy. I think those are power flashes. Those are definitely power flashes over there. So, again, this is hitting Cherokee Village. We're probably going to see significant damage out of the Cherokee Village region. Wow. So, again, just a monster wedge. Again, you don't... Oh, my goodness, look at it. That is the tornado. That may genuinely be over a mile wide. Oh my goodness, this looks like Rolling Fork. That is insane. It's getting bigger. It really is. And again, a pink TVS tornado now on the ground as well near Starbuck. Tornado emergency for Starbuck. So we have multiple wedges on the ground. Our mesonet's picking up. We're getting into the wind field even though we're nowhere near this thing. Again, we need to stop here. We do not want to get much closer. But you know what? Let's just go for it. Who cares at this point? Go big or go home. You know, let's just drive east and see how quickly we can die. Again, we are already cracking close to 100 on our mesonet outside of the tornado by a good distance. Oh, wow. Okay, we're in it now. Okay, we need to deploy. I know I was making those jokes about, you know, let's drive into it and see how fast we can die, but I genuinely kind of want to survive this and see how strong it gets. So we're deploying, and let's keep our eyes peeled on our mesonet here. We can see it quickly rising as the tornado approaches. We are getting into the mid-80s here, getting close to 90. Actually, this thing seems to be weakening a significant amount. And yes, it is. It's down to yellow TVS. That pink TVS near Starbuck looks insane. We also have a tornado about to develop near Hibbing if it hasn't touched down already. Wow. A triple supercell. These cells are going all across the map. Unbelievable stuff, guys. Of course, the time that I didn't really need to deploy is the time where I ended up actually deploying. That's just great. So, let's check out the Cherokee Village area, because this thing is going to hit Cherokee Village. It is. So we need to book it over there if we want to see what this thing's actually going to do damage-wise before it's, does the damage and leaves, right? Because as soon as this thing gets past the Cherokee Village area, I think it's going to be done. Again, it's on the weakening trend. A significant weakening is occurring in this thing, but I think that's, we probably have a little bit of time left to get back on this thing before it does that. So, let's go. Let's do it now. Why wait? Again, massive wedge still. The size of the tornado is incredible. I don't think it's gotten any smaller, but it has gotten weaker. Again, we're pretty much in Cherokee Village at this point. We're on the far west side of town. And the tornado seems to have gone east of the village, actually. So that's something. Let's go ahead and check radar here. So again, yeah, it's still on the east side of town, and there you go. Looks like it's either lifted, or actually, I think what's happened is that it's just gotten weak enough to the point where it doesn't register on the TVS icon scale. So that could have been a lot worse. The other tornado is weakening near Starbuck. The one near Prior Lake did just touch down finally near Hibbing, but it's not that strong. What if we go to the stats for the tornado we just had? I want to see this, because I think it was EF5, but the rating won't be EF5 because it didn't really hit any towns. So if we take a look at this, wow. So the max width was, again, about a quarter of a mile wide, not quite as big as I thought it was, about a third of a mile wide, actually. Stayed on the ground for almost 7 hours in-game time. It tracked across a good chunk of the eastern portion of the map, skimming Nateville, Cherokee Village, West Viroqua, and Viroqua. No injuries or deaths have been reported yet, but that's because nobody's gone back to survey the damage from this sucker. But I think that we have enough of a video here. If you guys did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. Again, this was an absolutely crazy high-risk chase day. So I do want to thank you all for tuning in. If you want me to do more Twisted videos, make sure to comment down below, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.